Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. Wednesday night. Excuse me, it's Monday night, y'all. Monday night. Let's get it popping. Around here calling out the wrong day, y'all. It's Monday night. Hard to keep up with the day. We're gonna get it popping though. Let's start this thing on up. Welcome to the Foolish Show podcast, y'all. Let's get this show started. Put it on wax, brand new track. Tell the DJ to play that shit back. Tell DJ to play that shit back. Put it on wax, brand new track. Tell DJ to play that shit back. Tell DJ to play that shit back. Tell DJ to Princess, I see you. We up in the bitch, L to the dish, still making it. Bitch is white, she blowing me a kiss, sticking out her tongue. Y'all get ready, brand new mixtape. Coming soon. Call Let the Swag Talk. Mouth full of dough, at the front door. Representing reality music entertainment, y'all. On the floor, damn near nigga, barely got on no clothes. Bartender, here you go, another chip. I need me a sip, got me a trip. We gonna get into it in a minute, y'all. You just getting started. Trying to get bad, all coming through. It's too loud. Welcome to the Foolish Show podcast. Just to have fun, don't be dumb and pull out. Brand new mixtape on the way called Let the Swag Talk. Y'all tap in with me, support the hustle. No more drinking for me, I'm done. No more drinking for me, I'm done. Y'all jump in that live chat, man. No more drinking for me, I'm done. Put it on back. Y'all check in, man. We're gonna do a roll call. Check in. Let everybody you know right now. We live streaming on YouTube, Facebook. Tell DJ to play that shit back. Tell DJ to play that shit back. Tell DJ to play that shit back. In the morning, the club still alive. Sit down, I can tell you tired. Get some fresh air, let's have a good show tonight, y'all. Represent on the Monday. Okay. Yeah, all right. How you get here? Did you drive? Said I got dropped off. I got baby, you gotta be goddamn lying. You left you hanging. Too damn fine. Baby, don't trip. No over, no trip. My car over there. You go ahead and sit. Now me slide behind 10. I'm loving your shit. Made it to the house. Straight to the bed. We gonna get it popping tonight, y'all. We gonna talk that talk. Y'all know how we do. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all to another episode of The Foolish Show. I'm your host, F to the Is Foolish, representing reality music entertainment. Hope y'all having a great Monday. Y'all know how it go, man. Thank God for another day, another life. Y'all go ahead and tap in, man. We're going to get this show started. Shout out to Princess in the live chat, checking in. Y'all know, I know a lot of people be having a lot of things going on, man. So if you can't tune in while we live streaming, make sure you catch it on YouTube. I appreciate all the love, man, on YouTube, everybody's show. So y'all check us out on YouTube if you can't catch us live streaming. Mama Brand checking in. Hope everybody having a wonderful Monday. You woke up this morning, it's time for a new day. Time for a change, man. If you woke up doing the same stuff you used to do, then you might as well go to sleep. So each day we wake up, y'all, we have to try to become a better person. Try to live day by day. Shout out to Mama Brand, Miss Trill checking in. Just gonna be a little light show tonight, y'all. Nothing major. Just want to go in here and chop it up with y'all live tonight on the Foolish Show podcast. I want y'all to go ahead and make sure y'all purchase some of that merch on teespring.com, teespring.com. Reality Music Entertainment got a lot of merch on there we just launched. Y'all support the hustle, man. Make sure you grab you some gear, whatever you need. All type of accessories for your phone, duffel bags, shower curtains, t-shirts, the whole 9 yards, man. Reality music entertainment, it's a movement, y'all. It's more than the label. It's more than a name. It's a movement. Bringing that real talk right now here live on the Foolish Show. So tonight, we're going to talk about who should be, how things should go in the household, or you think that they should go. So if you have, take it back to the old school, when you have the man and the woman, and the man worked hard. And back in the day, you know, a lot of the men, they gave women a paycheck, not because they really was soft, and because that's the way it was, and that's their way of showing that, hey, here, you take care and make sure the bills paid. I keep a little something in my pocket, but the most going to you, you got to make sure the bills get paid. Because women, they keep the household together. They are more stable. They keep up on more stuff than we do. Men, you know, when it comes to household stuff, we ain't really into that. You got to clean. You got to keep up with this. You got to change that. Women be on top of that. So with all that being said, do y'all think that it's mandatory that if you have a wife, if you're a husband, and if you pay every single bill and you do everything, should she always have to cook, clean, everything, do your clothes? Shouldn't be something that should be discussed? Should they just be mandatory? If you have a man that's being the provider, that makes sure every bill is paid, but what he want in return, he want a home cooked meal every night, not every other night, not once a week, not once a month. He want it every night. And you gotta always do his laundry, make sure everything ready for work. If we go to work, would that be too much for him to ask? If he's giving his hard-earned money, that's what he asked for in return. But, you know, you have some ladies would be like, oh no, I ain't going for that. I don't feel like it. I ain't this and that. So that's where it always be conflict. But then at the end of the day, y'all want everybody to break their back for you. Got to be a compromise. Me personally, I really don't care about that stuff. When it comes down to a woman, you got to try to find out what's inside. You always got to try to judge anybody off their heart. You got to try to judge a person off how their heart is. So when it comes to a man and a woman, if you have a man that bends his back and pays every bill and give you everything you want, and if he won't, shout out to Haitian Beauty checking in. If you want in return a home cooked meal every night and your drawers washed, I think he should be able to get that. But it's gonna be some ladies that say, I don't have to do that for nobody, this and that. But I'm saying situation. I'm not saying if you got a dude that just around. If he just there, he just a body, he ain't helping nothing. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about you. You got a man that breaking his back, make sure every bill paid, he gonna make sure everything is functioning in the household. Car's good, gas good. But in return, he want a home cooked meal every night. He want his drawers washed. He want all that. You got to be on point with all that. Is that too much to require? Or sure, he should be like, nah, you grown. You still got to do that on your own. That's why I say you got to compromise, you know. Women want things, men want things. Everything can't always be based on sex. You know what I mean? Sex is okay. We all know how sex is, but it's not everything. So I try to judge people on their heart. That's what we all have to do. You got to let people show you how their heart is. Every person will always show their hand in due time if you give them a little time. If you give them enough time to sit back and let them do what they do, then that's what's going to happen. But I don't think that's too much to ask in a household. If you got a man that's been in his back, and he said, I want my woman to cook every night. I don't want no McDonald's. I don't want no takeout. I want a freshly home cooked meal every night. I want my clothes clean every week. I want the house to be spotless. You have some women be like, well, you better get a maid then. But I'm saying, so when you ask that man for money, do you say, you better go get you a sugar daddy? I mean, we got to compromise here, y'all. We got to reach an agreement. Goes both ways. You got to see how things go. Bend and break things, y'all. You got to weigh it out. But that's just how I go when it comes down to life in general. Everybody ain't gonna always be on the same page. Cha-cha chicken in. But what y'all think? When it comes down to a household, if a man wants his home cooked meal every night, he want the house clean, the laundry done, is that too much to ask? Especially if he making sure the bills paid. I don't think so. But I understand that at the end of the day, people are human. So me personally, I don't depend on nobody for nothing. You ain't gotta do nothing for me. I'ma eat. You ain't gotta cook. I'ma eat. I ain't crazy enough to sit there and starve. So I gotta go eat. So I can't sit around and wait for nobody to do anything. Whether we dating, married, whatever. I gotta make sure I eat. So there ain't no requirements for me. But you have some men that's like that. They want you to make sure his clothes ironed, all his drawers washed, everything on point in the house, kids on point. I don't know if that's too much to ask. I think that's a give and take situation, y'all. Now I know them old school people, you know them old school cats, they came home and they used to drop the whole paycheck. Here you go, baby. But we know it's 2022, y'all. Ain't going down like that. Most people ain't finna just give you their whole paycheck. But if you got a man willing and bending his back to make sure everything good, that's the least you can do for him. Why not? Especially if some of y'all, if you home. Now, if you still got stuff going on, you out, you working, I understand people get tired. That's why I say I don't push the issue. Because you know, you got some women just sitting home. And then they still don't want to cook and clean up. Come on now, y'all ready to the house. Why not? Somebody gotta do it. But we gotta go back to those values, man. We done lost a lot of values in the household. Nobody don't know their role no more. I think a lot of women want to be the men, and the men turn around acting like women. Men will sit back now and just watch a woman struggle and not help her, but just lay with her. You got men now that'll stay home and play video games while they women working 2, 3 jobs. See, everything done switched around now. Everybody done lost. It's a chain, y'all. And everybody done lost their place. Everybody just every which way. We don't forgot how that chain go. As a man, you're supposed to be the head, supposed to lead the way, and help guide the woman to be there. And a woman comes in with that nurturing. Ain't that like a real love from a woman? That's why when most of y'all, if you love your mama, you know what I'm talking about. That mama love ain't no other love in the world. If y'all got kids, you probably love your child the same way. So ain't nothing like that woman love. But see, you got a lot of women now, they just want to be, you got a lot of women want to be tough. A lot of women want to be independent. I don't need no man. I don't need this. Forget a dude. Forget a nigga. This and that. It ain't supposed to be like that. We meant to be with each other. So it ain't worth that. And what we all got to do is we can't let our past determine our future. I'm going to say it again. Don't let your past determine your future. Let me explain to y'all what I'm talking about. Y'all can be damaged. Listen, just because you damaged, say your body, your mind, your car is a car. If you get in an accident, if it ain't total, Ms. Trill says very much independent. But if you get in an accident, I'm giving y'all an example. If you get in an accident and you're not, and let's just say your body and your mind is a car. You get in an accident. If you crash, maybe that can be repaired. Now, if it's total, maybe ain't no repair. So if your heart and your mind is like a car, I'm not saying your heart and mind is a car, I'm just giving y'all this example. Just think about that. So if your heart is damaged, maybe it still can be repaired. You can't let the person what did that damage to you continue to have that over your head. It's called move on. You gotta always move on in life and find happiness. You have that right. Because guess what? Whether we know it or not, we all on the clock. Time is ticking. Where we going? Who knows? But we gonna leave here. So every day, time is ticking. Miss Trill says, I'm good. I will never. You will never what, Miss Trill? Elaborate. But time is ticking. So every day you wake up could be your last. So why not enjoy it and go live life? Don't let nobody determine your happiness. Don't let nobody stop you from where you're trying to get to. Like I always tell y'all, we all got a purpose. Find your purpose. Find your calling. Whatever your heart pulls you to, you stay with that. And you help lead the way. Play your part. Know your role. Miss Trill says, open my heart up again. I'm truly okay. I found peace and I'm loving it. That's what it's all about, Miss Trill. As long as you find peace and happiness. What else can anybody else want? Miss Brand says, peace is always positive. That's it. Life is too short for anything else anyway. Why not? Why would you want peace? But whether we know it or not, we already in hell, y'all. Living on earth is already hell. It's nothing but chaos. We live down here with demons, with people that's gonna always talk about you. People that's gonna stab you in the back. People that's gonna pull tricks on you. People that's gonna lie to you. People that's gonna steal from you. That's part of life. That's why Jesus died for our sins. So we gotta understand what life comes with, ups and downs. But it's all a test, whether we know it or not. Mama Brand says life is too short to be with the wrong person. Exactly, Mama Brand. I always believe that everything is meant to be. Whatever God put together, can't nothing separate. So if it's gonna happen, it's gonna find a way to happen. Because that bond and that love that person, them people feel for each other. It's like chemistry. Y'all know how a magnet go? You hold a magnet close, it's gonna suck together. So if that chemistry always there, that's how things go. Eric Litch says facts, Miss Brand. Yeah, that's what it's all about, man. You can't, if stuff don't work out, it's all good. And if it do, it's all good. Everything is all on the person. It's how you look at life. Everything gonna always be, let me tell you something, ain't nothing gonna always be peaches and cream. Ain't nobody in a relationship right now. I don't care if somebody was married 30, 40 years, they don't have how many breakups. You know how many times they say, I'm probably done with you. You think all them 30 some years was just, hey, baby, I love you, give me a kiss? No, don't work like that. You don't know how many times them people don't cheated on each other. You don't know how many times them people don't fought. You don't know how many times them people don't separated. Ain't nothing gonna always be peaches and cream. Everything comes with ups and downs. I guess it's on how much the people, that person feel like they can tolerate. Everybody has their boundaries, I guess. Everybody has their limit. But you don't let nobody come in the way of your happiness. That's your fault if you allow that to happen. Let nobody dictate your happiness. You keep it moving however best you can. Like, whether you got somebody next to you in that bed or not, you should be happy. When you wake up in the morning and open your eyes and wash your face and brush your teeth, you should be happy. Whether somebody's in that room with you or not, whether somebody's in that bed with you or not, whether you think somebody so-called love you or not. Jesus love you. That's all you should be able to worry about. The one thing about human, we gotta remember, y'all, we talking about human beings on earth. We all flawed. Ain't nobody perfect. We all done did things. Everybody done did things. Everybody got skeletons in their closet. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying to be a better person each day. Once you know how they used to say, if you know better, you do better. So if you know better, do better. It's not about being perfect. Not about pointing fingers. Who am I to say that you this and that? Especially if I don't really know you. We can't point fingers. We all get caught up in judging people. You judge people all the time that we don't even know. Know nothing about it. You see somebody walking, I don't like her. She just look like she thinks she all that. Like, I don't get people. That's just negative energy out there for nothing. What? For what? What are we getting out of that, y'all? Nothing. So I don't understand why waste your time on negative energy. Life is too short for all that drama. You got grown folks that's 30-something, 40-something, 50-something that still live life with drama. Why would you want drama? Chaos, dysfunction. Can't sleep good at night. Always in somebody else's business. A lot of people are always trying to live through other people. Like I used to tell y'all before, everybody looking over the fence. You gotta worry about your own yard, man. Make sure your yard clean or you keep people over that fence worrying about somebody else. Most of the time, your yard is dirty, but you want to talk about everybody else's yard. Look at your own yard. Look at your own front door. We ain't the one to judge nobody. That's what we tend to forget. But we will label people in a minute. Just like the culture we live in, you see how quick they try to cancel people? They want to get rid of you. They shouldn't do that. Just because, listen, I don't care if it's Kanye West or anybody else, y'all. Everybody got a right to say what the hell they want to say. That's words. If everybody starts saying, I hate you all at one time, like, what you gonna do about it? If 1,000 people just came to you and said, I hate you, and point their finger at you, what you gonna do? Them words, all you can do is sit there and take it. Everybody got a right to voice their opinion. They want to cancel people because their opinion. You don't agree with it, just say you don't agree with it and give your reasons why, and that's it. But cancel them? No, man. For what? Let people say what they got to say. That's what's wrong with everybody now. They don't let people just be them and always want to censor. That's when people come on here, I don't censor nobody. Say what you got to say. For what? I know sometimes we got to say we got to keep it clean and all that, but I'm all for that. That's why most of the time you don't see me doing all a whole bunch of cursing and all that other stuff. But still, it's a freedom of speech. And I understand about kids and all that, but let's be real here, y'all. The kids hear more stuff in school and at home, way more than they'll hear on the foolish show. So they not dumb. They ain't just get here. I understand about the kids, y'all. But the kids don't hear more words in their own house and at school than they hear on here. That's way more vulgar and crazy. But I don't censor nobody. It's all about freedom of speech. You don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. These words. If nobody ain't coming to physically harm you, don't let it bother you. Like women, you know how many times women be saying, oh, men are dogs, rappers sleep with every female, and this and all, every other thing they want to say. But that's their opinion. You can't let that bother you. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. That's their opinion. You gotta let everybody's opinion. That's the same thing. We can say all women are sluts and bees and hoes. We all know that a lot of y'all are some good women out there. That don't apply to you. Certain things don't apply to you. It don't matter. You brush it off. That's how life goes. Let people talk. That's how I feel. Just like when I do music, I just say what I want to say. I won't want nobody to censor me and say, oh, you got to say this. You can't say that. You got to say this. Let me say what I want to say. Same thing in life. You should be able to express yourself. Understand about people don't want you to bash people and all that, which I don't condone that. If you coming out and always talking negative about somebody and trying to make somebody feel bad, you should have a conscience to not do that. But at the end of the day, it's still freedom of speech. It's words. You remember what they used to tell you as kids, sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you. That's words. But now more than ever, words are so powerful because of the internet, because everybody's living through their phone, tablet, TV, whatever wireless device they got. They're watching what everybody else do, what everybody else don't post it. Such and such got 10,000 views. Such and such got 50,000 views. Such and such got 1,000 likes. See, that's some stuff that I don't get caught up in. I can't live my life like that. I can't be chasing. I can't. I don't have the energy for it. I be so busy with my head in the ground doing what I'm doing that I don't too much worry about what other people got going on. And that's what people got to realize. If you got enough time to keep up with everybody, you ain't busy enough. You got too much time on your hand. I'm gonna say it again. If you got enough time to keep up with everybody, all the Joneses and everybody on the internet, you got to get more busy. You got to get you a life. See, I be doing so much that I don't have time to get caught up in what people got going on. I might glance at it, you might scroll and see, but I can't be, no. Some things might catch your attention, you keep it moving. But social media will draw you in, man. It will suck you, man, because it'll suck you in, then you'll be on it. And next thing you know, an hour go by, 2 hours go by, 3 hours go by, 4 hours go by. And you don't waste your whole damn day scrolling on your phone, looking at somebody else. Ain't did nothing all day. You might have sat in that same spot the whole entire day, messing around with social media. So let's make sure, y'all, you really have a life, because it's a real life out here. Don't believe everything you see. People can put anything on the internet. It's a real life out here. We understand everybody ain't got it. Everybody ain't balling. Some people struggling. They might not show you the struggle. They're not going to show you when they broke. They're going to show you when they on top, when they got it. Everybody, that's how it goes. Nobody ain't going to show you the bad times most of the time. Sometimes they'll let you in for sympathy, or maybe they just want to share it with people. Everybody has that right to do whatever they want to do on their phone or whatever they be on. That's them. But you can't let it brainwash you. Some people, they got them so brainwashed, they don't know how to do nothing without it. They can't function without a phone. They ain't got no internet. They ain't got no Wi-Fi. They don't know what to do. Like, you got to remember, it was a point in time in life when none of this stuff ain't exist. Y'all remember that people walk around on Earth and they have no cell phones. You couldn't just have nothing in your pocket and say hello. People had to go to the payphone. They had them big old block phones. We don't got so spoiled now. You can see everybody. It's just like I knew it. When I used to see them movies and they used to always talk about the future, I knew all this was coming where you're going to be able to see people and talk. Look what we're doing right now. I got y'all right now tuning in with me. And I'm way somewhere else, you way somewhere else. And you can actually communicate and leave your opinion and leave your comments live on a live podcast. See how technology done came a long, long way? Grandma and all them, they ain't had that. They had to go to payphones. You got to find you a quarter or something and pull over to the road and call somebody. And after a while, it's going to hang up. You can't just sit there and talk how long you want to talk. You get on a cell phone, as long as you pay your bill, you can run your mouth till the battery die. So technology done got all us for. Done came a long way. But we got to be careful about that too, y'all. We got to get into technology, because if you depend so much on technology, y'all ever thought about this? We putting all this in technology and all these chips and all this, right? Y'all know Texas just, I think, was it Texas, California, maybe, I believe. Y'all look it up. Passed a law where police now, they can send, if it's called for lethal force, they can send robots. So if you got some crazy drug dealers or you got some killers and you don't want to send no police in there, they send the robots in there and not shooting and busting. Just look at technology, y'all. They're getting chips now and installing chips into people, and you know, they telling people they keep up with their health records and all that there. Y'all gotta look at this technology. People getting chips in where they claim you can go to the doctor and just like you scanning at a store or something, dip, and they pull up all your health records and all that. That's what they say. But you gotta think about technology. You don't think them people tracking you and watching you? It's the same thing with all our devices. Why you think when criminals get caught, they're getting caught so quick? Because when you look at it, they say, oh, they found evidence, and they looked at the Facebook and they got his iPhone, and they tracked the iPhone there at the same time. Technology, man. So technology is good, but technology is allowing everybody in to keep tabs on you. Everybody watching what you're doing. Even the government, even your neighbors, the robbers, the killers, the rapists. That's what we gotta understand. Y'all remember, everybody ain't good on the internet. You got some killers, rapists that's looking and liking your status, wishing they can get a hold of you. Some people got a lot of evil deeds in their mind, y'all. So you gotta be careful dealing with this technology. And we become adapted and dependent on it. Y'all realize if somebody hacked the whole system, we wouldn't function no more? If somebody hacked all these social media accounts and hacked all the school system and everything is digital, it's gonna be complete chaos. In my opinion, one day it's gonna happen where all your phones, every device is gonna go haywire because somebody don't hack the system. Everything always has a glitch. Anything made by a human. You name me something that made by a human that's perfect. You name me one car that ain't break down. You can name me one building that can't crumble. Anything made by man will mess up. So technology, all this is developed by men. So it has flaws. And people, you got these crooked people that can beat the system. They'll get in there, drop a bug in it. You won't be able to get in your bank account. You go to your bank account, everybody's bank account say zero. In the bank and everybody else looking crazy. They don't even know what to tell you. What would you do? See, we don't never think about stuff like that. Look how much dependent we are on technology. If everybody came and just wiped all your accounts out on social media and everything else and your bank accounts, you couldn't even use your card. You can't do no withdrawals. You can't swipe nothing. We're all dependent on technology now, y'all. That's scary. Because sooner or later, something goes wrong. Sooner or later, mess around with technology, something go wrong. So we so dependent on it. Just think about it. If you go somewhere and remember your car got that chip on it now. You know, we can go by, or you got that Apple Pay and go get your phone and wave and just pay and keep going. Everything has some glitch in it, man. Just imagine if some people get a hold of all this stuff and hack the system. You got some geniuses that's crooks, and they will hack the whole system and get in your bank account. You see how they do it right now on social media. A lot of people, you don't think people accounts get hacked? A lot of, man, this ain't promised with this technology stuff. You got hackers. Why you call them hackers? They gonna hack the system. People ain't got nothing else to do with their time. So we gotta understand, man. It's all right to have this technology, but I think we all dependent on it too much. And when the system go crash, we're gonna be looking crazy. You and I say we, I'm not excluding myself. You know, I live in the same world as y'all, so this is what they got us doing. But what we gonna do? Somebody cracked the system. Now you wave that card and ain't nothing going through. We gotta think about that. So technology is good and it's bad, because now we have come to be dependent on this stuff. Like even in schools. Like if you get a hacker, I don't heard of cases where kids don't got in the system and change everybody grade, everybody on the roll, everybody made an A on the roll. Because they hacked the system. That's what technology, anything can be hacked, man. Ain't nothing foolproof. So we depend on this stuff, but it comes with good and it comes with bad. Just imagine you got that chip on your, like I keep telling you, on that debit card, that bank card, and it won't scan. Somebody don't hack the system. We all ain't gonna know what to do. So it's a scary thing to think about, y'all, how much we dependent on technology. Especially social media. You know, some people just live, eat, breathe, sleep. That's it. I remember when you used to wake up and you used to wash your face and brush your teeth and all that. Now people wake up and they grab their phone. First thing they do, and they go and logging in on one of them social media accounts. That became the first thing now. That took the place of brushing your teeth, washing your face, and everything else. Everybody grab their phone now and go on social media. You want to see what's going on for the day. Some people might get up and just check all their messages, and they get their day going. See, that's not the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning. First of all, I gotta thank God that I'm alive. Then I make my way to try to start the day and get the day going. But social media ain't the first thing I think about. Some people are so dependent on all this stuff. And it's because everybody love attention, whether it's good or bad. Because you already know if you get good attention, you're going to get bad. Because if you're a dude, if you popping, you're going to get some dudes that going to say, he ain't all that. Or he think he did. Or I should rob him. Or I should do this. A female, if you so-called popping and this and that, you're going to get all the people saying, you beautiful girl. Oh, you amazing. You a trophy. You this. But then you going to get some people that going to come with negativity. Oh, she ain't nothing but a hoe. All she do is sleep to get her way through life. All she do is beg dudes. See what I'm saying? Everything comes with good and bad. Just as much as somebody talk good about you, sure enough, they're going to talk bad about you. And social media is just a whole bunch of places where everybody can gossip and let y'all into their little world. Because everything got a camera now. Why you think everything is getting caught on camera, y'all? Stuff that we never seen before. A lot of us that's not 20-something or teenagers, y'all remember the days when most time when you heard about something, it was on the news. Now you can see it right there. Now you get it before the news happened. You know about a rapper dying 30 minutes on your phone, and the news will report it 2 hours later. Social media is the news now, because everybody putting it out right now, as soon as it happens. Like, y'all realize you witnessing deaths more. People are recording people dying more. We never even seen life like this, where you just actually seeing people die. Look at George Floyd. They kept that knee on him even though all them people was out there screaming and hollering and was recording. That's crazy. that we can witness death now, right now. You can watch it. Most of the time when you growed up, that was stories you heard of somebody getting killed. Now you actually see it. That's crazy, y'all, if you think about it. People gonna be on IG Live and dudes run up on them and rob them and shoot them and kill them, and they die right there. And you can see everything happen. How life is. Everything happened right before your eyes. It's scary now, y'all. Just like I tell y'all, reality music, that's reality. Everything done got real. Life done got real. If you ain't noticed. So we can't direct our life. We can't direct life on negativity. You gotta take that negative and make it a positive. Direct your life in the right way. Don't let it go to waste. Because we all gonna be accountable. See, this is a person don't understand. You can do all the dirt you want. Yeah, go ahead. But you're gonna account for it. We all account for our own sins. And the more dirt you do, the more you're drowning in your own sin. That's why you gotta shake it off, shake the devil off, and you gotta put that positivity out there. You gotta beg for forgiveness, and you gotta do the right thing. In our hearts, we all know what the right thing is. Like when you do something, even if you do something wrong, in your mind, you know it's wrong. Even the people that go and shoot up innocent people and all these mass shootings, you know, in their mind, they know it's wrong. It's wrong. But hey, we all, like I said before, we all got to deal with the consequences. You can go out here and do whatever you want to do. But what I'm saying is be prepared for the consequences that come along with it. We all accountable for our own sins. I'm going to tell you again. Nobody can account for you. When it's time for you to check out, your mama ain't there. Your daddy ain't there. Grandma ain't there. Your kids ain't there. Ain't no lawyer there. When it's time to go see the master, can't nobody talk up for you. The only thing gonna speak for you is your life and how you live in your heart. So we gotta remember, y'all, we ain't gonna live forever. You're not gonna live forever. You can do all the dirt you want. Go ahead on. Do what you want to do. It's my life. Nobody can't stop me in it. We all got consequences. You do wrong, you know what's gonna come with it. Karma is real. Don't think you're gonna walk around and just live happy ever after. Sooner or later, something gonna hit you. Karma always come right back around, y'all. Don't think you always get to do dirt and dirt don't come back to your front door. That ain't how it go, y'all. You ain't finna go out in the sunset and relax. You might have it for a little bit, but it might come out of nowhere. We are accountable for our own sins, man, whether we know it or not. So we gotta understand in life, you gotta walk it how you talk it, man, and live it for real. Everybody always talking about being real. Real is a great way of life. Anybody can say it. See, being real is staying true to your values in life and understanding what really is real. Like your family, your mama, your kids, your support system, looking out for others. That's the key thing. See, a lot of people don't even have a heart to look out for nobody. You gotta be more than you. You gotta look outside of you. Yeah, you're gonna always make sure you good. But at the end of the day, it's how much love you showing out here. Who you showing love to? How you showing it? When I always tell people show love, I ain't always talking about money or material stuff. You want to give them money, cool, fine, if they hurting. But when I say showing love, man, it's mean to the toughest times. If that person lost somebody close to them, just be that support system. Hey, man, I understand. Hey, child, I get it. I'm here. You know, I'm here for you. I got your back. You need me. Little small stuff like that. Every time you ain't gotta give them money, because money don't cure everything. If somebody just lost their mama, you can go give them $100,000 in their hand most of the time, and it ain't gonna hit them right then. They don't care about that money. You still gonna be hurt that mama ain't here no more. That's why I'm telling you, money don't cure everything. Because you gave me $100,000 and then tell me if I lost somebody that's just close to me, they ain't finna just make. I might take that money and throw it out the window. I might throw it in the middle of the road. Because at the end of the day, it ain't gonna bring my people back. It only controls this earth stuff as far as material stuff. And it puts you in categories. It makes people say that you're here, you're either poor, middle, or rich. It separates everybody. That's what money does. If you take away money, guess what? We all the same. Think about it. We all walk and talk and breathe air. Everybody believe. That's just how life goes. Just understand that when you live life, man, you got to be accountable for what you do. Nobody's perfect, man, but we got to keep striving. As I look around all the time, man, you all look at life and how life going, I don't see nothing to be happy about. There's anything to be cheerful about. Every time you see, like we always do, everybody, we look on our phones or our tablets or whatever we on, you know what we seeing. I'm always seeing crazy stuff. Somebody doing something crazy. Somebody getting jumped. There's shootouts. Somebody shooting at a park. I'm trying to see what I'm supposed to be cheerful for. Like right now, it's time to be jolly. But what are we jolly for? What are we happy for, y'all? I know what I'm happy for, to be alive and all that. I appreciate that. I count my blessings. I'm not taking that for granted. But I'm just looking at the world, man. Like if you think about it. See, right now, it's like everybody don't care. But everybody ain't gonna care till it's too late. There's so much chaos going on to when you get to a point where it's gonna be like a movie or a video game, you ain't gonna stop it. You got a glimpse of it already. COVID-19 should have taught you something. You never thought you were gonna see life like that. That gave you just a little taste. That wet your mouth a little bit. You don't know what's gonna happen because you might not be here to see it. Who's to say that me and you gonna see tomorrow? This could be our last night, our last day, wherever you at, watching. But we can't sit up there and take life for granted, man. Enjoy life to the fullest. Live your life to the fullest. Don't let nobody dictate your happiness. Reach for the top. Reach for the sky. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, and I'm going to keep telling you, whether it's good or bad, guess what people going to do? They're going to talk about you. That's just how it goes. You can go help everybody and their mama. But somebody still going to say, yeah, but he be doing this, and yeah, he drank too much, and yeah, he sleep with women. People still going to have something to say, no matter how much good you do. But the thing is, in your heart, you should know that, hey, I'm doing the right thing. Get this spam out of here, y'all. Yeah, but in your heart, you should know that you're doing the right thing. And that's what people don't understand. Like, your reward will come. If you do good, you do right, you will be rewarded. You can't be scared and share a blessing. Can't be selfish all the time. You can't be the me person. Always me. What about we? What about everybody? You eating? Is your kids eating? Is mama eating? Is daddy eating? What about cousin them? What about your neighbor? What about your friends at work? See, we always think about us, but we ain't care about if everybody else eating. It's all. That's why I keep telling y'all. That's why we'll never prosper. Go back to the live chat right now, y'all. I'm just chopping it up with y'all, talking that talk. Live on the Foolish Show podcast. Hit that thumbs up button right now, y'all. Subscribe to this channel if you ain't already. Get ready, because that mixtape is on the way. They keep pushing the date back, y'all, so it's out of my control. But whenever they want to release it, we gonna drop it to the world. Foolish, let the swag talk. Y'all get ready for it, man. Let's go back to the live chat. Y'all let everybody know we still going. We still live right now. They can join the live chat. Okay, we seeing that one. Mama Brand. Hold on, y'all. Scrolling through the live chat. Okay, we don't call back up. Mama Brand says, you are so right, son. Yeah, Mama Brand. We gotta understand, man. We gotta do better. I don't know what else to say. We have to do better. We gotta be accountable, man. Like, can't sit around and just watch everybody struggle and everybody starve. Like, what's the point of you having everything, right? Imagine you were sitting in a desert and you had a 3-4 gallon water and you had a big old thing filled with food and y'all get stuck out there in the desert and it's about 15 of y'all. What you gonna do? I know what most of y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna say, well, I'm gonna drink and eat my stuff. How many of y'all got the heart to share it with somebody? How many really y'all would say, hey man, hold your hand out, hold your mouth open? Or how many of y'all would say, nah, I don't, that's mine. I brought this water out here. That you on your own. I ain't sharing this with you. That's what most people gonna do. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's our problem. We don't never be able to help nobody no more. We so busy thinking about self. Everybody for themselves. That's another one of my songs, y'all. We got to get out of that mentality. It's all right to break bread and give a piece to somebody else, y'all. Because guess what? If you got so much bread, don't you think after a while you're going to get full? What you going to do when it get full? Because guess what, y'all? Ain't sooner or later food going to spoil and it's going to grow mold and it's going to get old. So you'd rather sit and watch it grow mold on it, or you have to throw it in the garbage, than whether to get somebody right now and let them eat it. That don't make no sense to me. Why not give a helping hand if you can? Is what I'm trying to think. You'd rather sit and wait. Because most of the time people gonna talk about you. Instead of pulling you up and helping, they're gonna talk about you. Oh, you heard what happened to him? He lost everything. He broke now. He living. You don't know where he living at. He look like he ain't ate. I don't know what he got going on in his life. All they'll do is talk about me. They wouldn't come save me. They wouldn't say, hey, foolish, I got a bed for you. Hey, foolish, I got some food I can give you. Hey, foolish, I know somebody that got a job that they can get you on your feet. You can make you some dollars. You can feed yourself. And ain't nobody trying to guide nobody. They just gonna say, hey, that ain't me. Hey, that's them. They're just gonna talk about you and keep it moving. When we gonna stop that cycle? When we gonna start caring? When are we gonna stop? Let's start caring more. It's easy to talk about somebody. It's easy to laugh at somebody when they ain't doing good. It's easy to kick a dog when it's down. Pull that dog up and walk them over there to where that bowl of water at and tell them to drink. That's what we got to start doing, y'all. Because we living in a world where nobody don't care no more. It's everybody for themselves. So long as I survive, who cares what happened to somebody else? And that's the mentality that's going to ruin everything. And that's what, see, you might not face it because you probably be dead and gone. But the next generation going to face it. Because they're going to be out there fending for themselves all the time. And they ain't going to have not one person that they can lean on. Not one person that they can find that love and comfort from. Let's go to the live chat. Miss Trill says, it is people out there that do care, but sometimes the person they are helping refuse the helping hand. That's a good point. And at the end of the day, like I always tell y'all, you only human yourself. You can't save everybody. You can only do what you can do. You can't force nothing. You can only do what you and God is allowing you to do. Whatever he tells your heart to do, follow your heart. Good point, Miss Trill, but sometimes people might not want that help. You might see a bum and they be like, you might say, here go 20, I didn't know, I don't want your money. You can't get mad and fight him. You can't throw the money in his face. You gotta respect that and say, hey, I try to do a good deed, Lord. I did my part. He ain't accepted. That's what you gotta do. Just carry out that good deed and let everything else play out how it's gonna play. You can't save everybody, can't lift everybody up. The same people that, remember this too, the same people that you'll put your hand down and lift you up, they will pull you down. I'm gonna say it again, the same people that you pull your hand down and try to pull them up, they will pull you down. Sometimes you gotta let that grip go. Some things ain't meant to be. You gotta detox your life from all the bad negative energy. Some people just have negative spirit. They just have a bad spirit. Because you gotta understand, you got good and you got bad. Some people just don't let the devil just get all in their head where they don't care. They just bitter, evil, and don't want to see nobody else happy. Somebody like that, I can't keep them around. For what? I don't hate you. I don't want that to happen to you. I just can't mess with you like that on that certain level. Ain't that personal? Don't surround yourself with negativity. Surround yourself with people that think like you, that act like you, but in the most things that believe in the same thing that you believe in. They have those same values. Because if you hang around a crowd that ain't got no values, they ain't got nothing going on, it's easy to fall into a trap. It's easy to fall and follow. See, like everything on social media says, follow this, follow me, follow me, follow me. It's easy to follow, y'all. Don't follow that trap. Don't let them suck you in. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody don't love you sincerely. Everybody don't have your best intent at heart. Everybody ain't got your back through the struggle. You will know who got your back because all you gotta do is lose everything. If that house you sitting in right now, apartment, whatever it is, they take it away from you, who gonna be there? Who gonna say, hey, such and such, I got you. You know you good, you ain't gotta worry about nobody where to stay, you ain't gotta worry about nowhere to eat, I got you. How many of y'all can actually say that? If your car got repoed, you lost your house, you lost your job, you had to start over from scratch. Who can actually say you got somebody to say, I got you? You don't worry about nothing. They'll tell you right there how we done came in life. That ain't nobody got nobody back to the end. They say they do. Lose it all. All your bestie, all that bestie talk, bestie, bestie, bestie. Lose everything and see what bestie do. See, she be like, girl, I got you. You come over here and stay as long as you want. And they come let you stay, that's what they gonna do. They gonna talk about you. She been over here for 5 months and she lost her apartment. I'm getting tired of her now. Still gonna talk about you. At least they did that good deed to let you stay, but they still gonna talk about you. Told y'all, one thing about life, you better understand this. As long as you live, people gonna talk about you, whether it's good or bad. Just as much as the good gets said, somebody else saying something bad. So you consume the good and you let the bad bounce off. That's the best advice I can give you. But I just wanted to come in here, y'all, just for a little bit, talk some real talk with you. We touched on a few things, talked about the household, talked about some of everything, y'all. But we always just try to talk about real life situations, man, and how we can make this world better, how we can help each other. It's all about helping your neighbor. You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff, man. Y'all want to know that people go through, because most of the time we ain't checking on nobody. You hear what I say we? Because I'll be honest with y'all. Who really checking on their neighbor? I ain't checking on my neighbor. I ain't going to my, hey neighbor, how you doing? I ain't seen you in the month. I don't do it either, y'all. But we just gotta check on everybody around you. Haitian Beauty says positivity and negative equals negative. Also, positive energy is very important, so we have to be careful with people, places, and things. Great point, Haitian Beauty. Great point. But good and bad don't never mix. Remember that. Good and bad don't never mix. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. We did a show for about an hour. The ones who ain't catch it on live screen, they'll rewatch it on YouTube. Remember, y'all can always go back and rewatch all the previous shows and go to your favorite parts or however it go. Whatever you feel like gonna make your day and your time go by. We try to entertain y'all, but in a good way, positive way. Talk that real talk. Like, I know it's easy to get caught up in negativity. I can tell y'all, hey, y'all heard this. You heard they found takeoff killers and all this. That's not what my platform is for. We gonna talk about real. We can speak on it. I ain't never gonna block nothing. But at the end of the day, let's get down to the nitty gritty. And I'm all about saving these kids, trying to help the next generation, bringing back values, principles, because we don't forgot about the ones that came before us. We forgot about grandma them. We forgot about mama them. And if your mama ain't here no more, and your grandma ain't here no more, guess what we doing, y'all? Y'all spitting on their grave. Because a lot of stuff we know, you ain't come from a household. Like, some came from a crazy household, don't get it wrong. But a lot of people, they ain't come from no household like that. A lot of people was raised by grandma them. And if grandma them were grandma them, they took you to church. And grandma them were grandma them, they got you baptized. And grandma them were grandma them, you done been to all them Bible studies and all that other stuff. You know right from wrong. This is my whole point, y'all. And what we doing now, we spitting on grandma and all them grave. They rolling in their grave right now. Because the love and value that they left behind installed, we let it go by the wayside. Now we don't care about nobody no more. Now we all for self. Grandma don't care about everybody. You know, do you realize grandma used to take probably $1,200, $1,300 and go give it to the church every Sunday? You know, people probably say, that lady crazy. Why would she give them church all that money? This and that? But that's what grandma wanted to do. But that just show you how somebody's heart was. Like, if somebody had a good heart, you can't deny that. See, ain't no good-hearted people like that no more. Grandma them was different. Grandma, you'll come home with mama them. You would say, mama, this my friend. This my friend Tim. Mama say, hey, how you doing, baby? And if mama had something cooked, mama gonna tell Tim to sit down and eat too. You see that? You see what I'm talking about? That's how it used to be. Now, new generation, your kid bring somebody home, I don't like her. I don't like that little boy. He better take his hungry behind home. I ain't his mama. I ain't feeding him. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Do you see the difference? When grandmama said, grandma don't ain't care about nothing. They showing everybody love. We don't turn that to straight shame now. Everybody's selfish for me. Now, it's just little small things, man, that we can do to just make this world better. Make everybody feel loved. You don't want nobody to walk around and feel like they not loved. You know what I mean? You don't know how that can go. Somebody can be having a real messed up day. They might be in a real bad place in their life. Why kick them down? Won't you get more joy to help and pull somebody up? I don't get no joy in kicking nobody when they down. I get more joy in pulling somebody up. And that's what we got to understand, man, in life. Take more pride in helping somebody. It ain't always about me, you. Do something for somebody else. I don't care if it's something small. See, grandma, that's why I said we need these values back. Nobody got no values no more. Everybody, I don't kill. I'm a killer. I'm a stepper. I ain't got no heart. Okay, bro. All right. You're gonna listen. You're gonna always have to. I'm gonna tell y'all again. You're gonna account for it one way or another. You live how you want to live, bro. You live reckless. Your life is gonna end reckless, and then you're gonna have to come to judgment day. You gotta understand everything works hand in hand. This is just something that we can't deny. You name me one person you know they ain't died yet. If you still living, it's for a reason. But name one human that was still here since the beginning of time, and I'll be waiting. We all gonna leave, man. So the thing is, watch how you moving. Watch what you do. Watch who you give your heart to. Watch who you trust. But you still gotta do stuff for others. No matter, I don't care how many people that don't cross you and all that, you can't let that make you be bitter. I hate everybody. No. Gotta keep it pushing, man. We gotta understand that just as much as it's good people, it's bad people too. All that come together. Like I keep telling y'all, just as much as somebody talk good about you, it's somebody else that's talking bad about you. That's just how life go. But I was saying earlier about freedom of speech, man. They want to cancel people and all that. Y'all, for what? And y'all stop letting stuff like that get y'all mad. There's so many situations where people want to kill somebody because of what somebody said. How can somebody make you that mad that you want to take their life or something they said? I don't care if they said something about your dead kid. Those are words. How would you be helping that situation by going and killing somebody? Now, if somebody physically trying to do something to you, your family, somebody around you, you want to defend yourself, you ain't got no choice. But my thing is, how you let somebody stir you up and get you that hot that you want to kill them over words? A lot of time people over arguments. People don't kill people over parking spaces. Road rage on something that we doing in cars, toys. That's all a car is, a toy. Just think about all the stupid, dumb stuff that people be killing people over. Where is the accountability in these people's mind? Like, bro, what's wrong with you? You take somebody's life, all because you mad and emotional at that time. Then you're gonna have a long time to think about it. Don't make sense. So we gotta know how to handle things, man. Everybody got a right to freedom of speech. Let people say what they want to say. Who cares? If you know it ain't true, people can say you got AIDS. They can say you got every sexual disease. If you ain't got it, go to sleep like you ain't got it. And even if you do got it, and they still want to say something, hey, let people talk. At the end of the day, it's your body, it's your mind, it's your life. We gotta learn to let people talk. People get so emotional that you want to fight everybody just because people don't agree with you or say something that you don't like. You want to kill and fight everybody. Everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody ain't gonna agree with you. We can't kill and fight everybody that don't like us and don't agree with us. You're gonna be killing and fighting for a long time. Y'all get where I'm going? Can't get mad. So we get so emotional, get caught up in the moment. Oh man, oh you said what about who? Do. Now you sitting in jail for life, 50 years. All because you got emotional because somebody said something out their mouth. Be wiser, folks. Don't let your life go by the wayside, man. We only get one life to live. Why you gonna waste it? You wanna waste it? But that's what jail and prison is, a waste of life. You're not contributing nothing to society. You're living amongst animals and wolves They don't throw you in the lion's den. You are in hell and earth combined, going to jail and prison. So why would you want that in your life? If you can avoid it, avoid it. If you ain't trying to kill nobody, don't what you want. For what? If you can walk away from the situation, walk away. You ain't got no choice. And it's your life you try to protect. Hey, my thing is, don't just sit there and just cold-blooded and just keep taking people's life, y'all. And not having no conscience to understand that you're doing wrong. If you down on yourself, cuz if you want a man, whatever you is, and you want to take yourself out, I want to recommend it. But if that's what you're gonna do, my thing is don't take other innocent lives. That's not your job. You don't have that right. Who are you to take somebody's life? See, fighting is one thing. Y'all get in a fight, you might have a cut, a bruise, a bust lip, a broken bone, but hopefully you'll wake up the next day. When you shoot and you shooting to kill, most of the time, sometimes the people might survive, but most of the time, people ain't waking up no more. There's a big difference. So who are you to have that right to take somebody's life away from them? You don't have that right, man. So let's wake up, y'all. If you know some people that's out there doing this crazy stuff, man, you gotta talk to them. Like everybody got somebody in their family, you know that's crazy. And if you know they're doing crazy, don't be scared to talk to them. I mean, if you scared of them, you scared of them. But if you can talk to them, talk to them. But hey, man, listen, you gotta stop all this craziness. You can't be doing all this. You can't just be riding shooting people and just think that ain't gonna happen to you. See, I can't have no crazy people around me like that. Cause I'm like, hey, bro, listen, you don't lost your mind. I don't know what to tell you. You gotta pray to God. You gotta fight them demons. You gotta stop it. I ain't gonna be in the cut like, I don't care. That's him. That's what he doing. I'm at least, hey, bro. I'm at least try to, hey, I'm gonna reach out to you. Hey, bro, out of love, I'm gonna tell you, God love you. I love you. But you gotta stop all this nonsense. Now you ain't gotta listen to me, but you wanna listen to somebody. See, that's what people gotta understand. You don't wanna listen to other people, you're gonna listen to somebody. Mom and dad them taught you right and wrong, right? Right from wrong. They told you when that stove hot, you still want to go put that hand on the stove and you get them blisters and your skin be hanging out. Did you know better or not? Mama told you don't touch that stove, right? You gotta think about it. You know right from wrong. So just best believe we gotta understand the consequences of what you're gonna do with you that gonna come in life and the actions that you do. Whatever you give, be ready to receive. That's why I try to give love. That's why I want to receive love. I don't want no hate. I know people gonna hate regardless, but I'm just a more lovable person. I'm always good vibes. Don't get me wrong, I get down, man, because we go through personal stuff, man, especially when it comes down to your folks. But certain things, all you can do is pray on. You know what I mean? And we got to find a way to let God fight our battles. Because how much power we have. I can't go touch nobody and make them get out of the hospital bed. I can't go just say, hey, you healed. I can't just touch that person's eyes and say you can see again. I ain't Jesus. But all that comes through prayer and belief. So we always got to keep faith. We all fall weak, man. I'm no different. I'm not walking around telling y'all I'm strong as an ox and I don't break down and all that. Of course, I'm a human. A lot of stuff break me down. It comes with life, especially when it comes down to your kin folks, man. Life is so precious. I don't care what we done been through. I don't care how many arguments we have. At the end of the day, I'm always love them, no matter who it is. Kin folks, friends. Even if we ain't close like that no more, I'm still gonna love you. I ain't got nothing against you. I ain't want nothing to happen to you. I hope you live to see 90 years old and enjoy kids and everything else if you got them. I don't never wish no harm on anybody, whether we rocking like that or not. Because everybody has the right to be happy. That's the whole thing. Who am I not to wish happiness on these people. If that's what they want. Go be great. That's my words to y'all out there. Let's go be great. We don't know when time gonna be over. We don't know when your life gonna be over. Let's go be great, y'all. That's what we gonna do. We're gonna start being great, and we're gonna help build not only the hoods, the communities. We gotta start help building the world, man. And we're gonna build it brick by brick. Everybody do their part. Let's play our part, man, to make sure that the kids, like it's bigger than us. You gotta think about the next 5, 10 years. Think about all the stuff that you don't see right now. Just imagine the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. Imagine how life gonna be then. If people can't go to church like getting robbed or go in the grocery store like getting shot, you just think about the next 5 or 10 years. You think it's gonna get better? Think about that, y'all. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me tonight, man. We had a good chat. Y'all check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to this channel, Reality Music Entertainment. Y'all know the movement. Get ready for that new mixtape, Let the Swag Talk by Foolish. I don't know what's the hold up, y'all, but I'll let y'all know official date. We're gonna drop that. And y'all make sure y'all get that merch. Once again, order y'all a t-shirt. Get you, ladies, get you some tights. Get you a sports bra. We got everything from ladies apparel to men's to the babies. Support the hustle, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe. We'll get back on it Friday night, y'all. I'm gonna line something up, man. We're gonna get some guests on here. We're gonna have a good time. So tell your mom and them, your cousin, them, everybody you know, meet me on here Friday night. We're gonna do about 9 p.m. Eastern time, y'all. Friday night. Y'all have a safe one. Be safe out there. One love.